Hello students. So today in this video we will cover this very important questions in point of view PU board and CBSE board. Define modulus function, draw its graph, write its domain, codomain and range. So first of all we need to write the definition of modulus function. So what is definition? Let's write. Definition is a function f from R to R defined by f of x equals to mod x. Okay, for each x belongs to R. You can also write like this: mod x will be x if x is greater or equals to 0. It will be minus x if x is less than 0. Okay, so this is the definition for this modulus function. Next, mention that draw its graph. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So modulus function graph, it is v shape, v for when. So graph will be like this, and it will keep on going upside. Here origin, if x value 1, it will be also 1. You can give here some names: 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 1 2 3, like this: 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 and so on. So this is the graph of f of x equals to mod x. Okay, so for example, if you put f is 1, then it will be mod 1. Okay, mod 1, which is 1. Suppose if you are putting minus 1, so it will be mod minus 1, so which is again 1, and so on. Next, they have asked you what is domain. What is domain? What is codomain? So domain, you know what is the definition of domain? Domain is a set of values for which the function is defined, and you can see we can put any real number in the function. It means its domain is nothing, it is complete R, set of real line. In the interval form, if you want to write, you can also write minus infinity to infinity. Okay, what is codomain? And by the definition of function are defined from R to R, na? Here R to R. So this first set actually called domain, the second set is called codomain. So codomain also R, minus infinity comma infinity. Now they are asking what is the range of this function. Range means the set of outputs of this function. This function always giving the positive answer or zero answer. So its range f will be 0 to infinity, but at close at 0. Okay, so this is a very important question we have covered. Define modulus function and so on. Next, this is also very important. Define Signum function. Okay, write its domain, codomain and range. Also draw its graph. So first of all, let's write the definition of the Signum function. So what is the definition? Definition over here is, so a function f from R to R defined by such that. So in the Signum function, it is always giving 3 answers. So whenever your x means your input value is positive, greater than 0, it will give answer 1. So if your input value 0, it will give answer 0. If your input value less than 0, it will give answer minus 1. So Signum function only giving 3 answers, either plus 1 or 0 or minus 1, depending upon the input value. If input value is greater than 0, it will give 1. So for example, if I try to calculate some values, if I say what is f2 value, f2 value is, because 2 is positive, greater than 0, so f2 value is 1. If I say what is f200, 200 also greater than 0, so its value also 1. If I say f2 power 100, so 2 power 100 is positive, again 1. If I say what is f minus 1, f minus 1 will be minus 1, because minus 1 is negative. If I say what is f minus 2, f minus 2 also minus 1. Okay, if I say what is f0 will be 0. Next, draw the graph of this function. So this is your xy plane, it is x-axis, it is y-axis. So I told you, whenever your function is 0, answer is 0. So here input value 0, it will give 0. But whenever x value is positive, so before that I will give some name: plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. So whenever input value 0, it is 0. But whenever input value is greater than 0, like this, it will give you answer here onwards. This. Whenever x value negative, its answer is minus 1. This. Okay, so this is the graph of Signum function. Okay, graph of Signum function. Now what is the domain, what is the codomain, and what is the range of this function? You can see I told you a function, in the function definition only domain codomain define. This first set is domain, second set is codomain. So domain is R, codomain is R. What is range? Range is the set of output values. Output, we are getting only 3 output, either +1 or 0 or -1. So range will be -1, 0, +1. So it is the range of the Signum function. That's it. So these are very important questions and almost fixed questions.